Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is fantastic to have you back with us at Heronbrook Farm Kitchen. And today, Jackie is going to be making her incredible Panettone bread and butter pudding.
Talk about this incredible Panettone bread and butter pudding. It's got crunchy panettone and demerara on the top. It's soft and unctuous in the middle with vanilla, little hits of bitter chocolate, sultanas. It's just gorgeous. The smell is amazing. You're going to absolutely love it. Before I do anything else, get the ingredients out, anything else, I'm going to butter and coat with sugar the dish that we're going to make it in. So having got the panettone, just choose an appropriate sized dish for the amount of panettone that you've got. So I'm using a good lump of butter. I want to get a nice coating all the way around the dish. Just sprinkle some caster sugar in to the butter. Doesn't matter if it's too much. And you can tip the excess into a bowl. The sugar gives it a really lovely crunch and sweetness. So butter with the sugar, and I'll pop that in the fridge. Okay, let's talk about the ingredients we'll need for this amazing bread and butter pudding. Let's start off with 500 grams of panettone, 100 grams of unsalted butter, 200 millilitres of double cream, and 200 millilitres of full fat milk mixed together in a jug. 1 generous teaspoon of vanilla paste, 3 free-range eggs, 75 grams of caster sugar plus a little extra for the dish, 50 grams of dark chocolate drops, 50 grams of sultanas, and 30 grams of demerara sugar. So the next thing I'm going to do is slice up the panettone. I'm going to make slices about 1 centimetre thick, and then I'm going to shape that into triangles. I'm going to take off the worst of the crust. Smells fantastic still. Love panettone. Okay, we'll set this to one side and get on with making the custard. So the first thing we're going to do is to go in with all of the milk and the cream onto a medium heat. And the butter. And my good squirt of vanilla. And the vanilla comes from our friends at Little Pod, who are based down in the southwest of England, and they make just the best vanilla paste. So while that's warming up, we're going to get on with whisking the eggs and the sugar, the caster sugar, together. Look at the colour of those yolks. Thank you, girls. Yes. So you whisk this until it starts to go slightly paler in colour and has a little bit of texture to it. Usually takes 2 to 3 minutes. Beautiful. It's always quite a good workout. You want this mixture not to come up to the boil, but to simmer, and for all of that butter to be completely melted. nice and gently. You don't want anything to catch. Wow, that smells incredible. So we now need to combine these two ingredients, and this is really important because you need to be able to whisk this and keep whisking it while you're adding this. So let's turn this off, move that out of the way. So I'm going to set this to one side now and we'll get that bread organised in the dish. Okay, so we just arranged the panettone into the dish. I like it so you've got the points of the triangle just pointing up, stagger them because I love those bits to just go crispy. Perfect, then we've got a couple of little bits here. Just take those crusts off and just support it at the end. Use up these last bits where there are gaps. Perfect. So I'm going to start by pouring in about a quarter of the custard mix. Okay, so that's going to start soaking in. I'm going to put the chocolate and sultanas now into it and get them all in between those lovely layers. If you're making this with milk loaf, you might use a few more sultanas. You can add what you like really at this stage. My boys love their chocolates. Okay, the rest of the mix is going to go in now. Okay, you can see it in there, and I'm just going to push this down a little bit into that mixture. Just need to sprinkle some demerara on top. We like demerara because it gives that lovely crunch. We'd use it on the top of a crumble, many puddings. It's gorgeous. I'm going to leave this to soak in now for about 20 minutes while I preheat the oven to 200 degrees Celsius. Okay, it's had its 20 minutes. I've had a cup of tea, had the time. So I'm going to pop this into the oven now. And I'm going to turn that down to 180 degrees for 25 minutes. Okay, the timer's gone off. It's looking ready, so let's take a look. Wow, smell that sizzle, it's beautiful. Okay. So we're going to leave this to just sit for 10 minutes, then we're going to dig in and have a taste. So time's up. That's been a really long 10 minutes because the smell is incredible. So we can get stuck in. We've got these lovely crispy tops and it's so soft underneath. That's exactly what you're looking for. So let's dig in. Oh, wow. Boys are going to love this for their tea. There we go. That's what we want. Let's give it a try. That is gorgeous. It's so good, Phil. You're going to come and have a try of this.
Wow. Oh, it smells amazing. Oh, that is delicious.
Fantastic, isn't it? The vanilla, the chocolate. Oh.
What's for tea?
This.
So I hope you've enjoyed that, ladies and gentlemen. Slightly different style to normal. We've got Jackie in the kitchen, me behind the cameras, which we'll look when we've edited it and see whether that's actually worked. But hopefully it has. I think she did brilliantly, don't you? I do hope so. If you have enjoyed it, do give us a subscribe. It helps ever so much with us keeping the channel going. Do hit that like button, leave us a comment, ask us some questions. We always reply to them. I hope you have an absolutely fabulous day, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.